We can now grab our sticks. Notice we have some mats that have footprints and handprints. That again help us to place the feet in the perfect position as much as possible so we can create better alignment on the knee, hips, spine, and shoulders. Your feet are very important part of the body to pay attention and focus on because it does affects the joints above. So the feet alignment and the foot placement, also the weight placement. We want to have our weight distributed through the toes, ball of the foot, the outer blades of the foot, and the heels. And we go from here, and that sets up your hips in the right alignment and your shoulders. Once we turn the feet in different positions and sink into the middle, to the arches, the hips and the knees and the spine and even the shoulders become misaligned. So it can create a lot of problems for those particular joints, and most of all the spine, which we all have to be a little more careful with. So standing on the footprint here, we are going to bring the stick in front of us, and the hands are going to grab the stick kind of like shoulder width apart, and we're just going to bring it up as we inhale to open the chest and really expand to the rib cage, and then as we exhale we lengthen the spine and lower the stick towards the hip. And we can do that a little faster now. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. We're going to try to do 6 times for each exercise so you have a chance to practice with us. Last one here. Inhale up and exhale down. This next one we are going to keep the same grip and bring it above the head and make a circle towards the right, in front, and then out to the left, behind us as far as we can reach, keeping the elbows extended, making circles around your head. That kind of warms up the spine, the shoulders, the chest. And let's stop here and switch reverse to the right first and then towards the left. Breathe in and breathe out. Make sure you're always breathing in and expanding the rib cage. And as you exhale, extending the spine. One last one here. And come to a stop right here overhead. Now we're going to place the sticks right behind your head on your traps, the trapezius muscles, a little below your neck. And the elbows are directly out to the sides and straight. And we are going to do what we call good morning, which is just a bend at the hip or the femur insert. So inhale and bend and maintain the curves on your lumbar spine. Don't round your back on this one. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. As you inhale again, lift your chest, open up through your rib cage. As you exhale, lengthen the spine and bring the spine back up. Let's do 2 more. Exhale up. One more breath. And exhale up and hold. This next one, we are going to bring the stick with your arms a little wider than shoulder. And we are going to bend the knees doing a squat and bring the stick in front. Inhale, reach up and bring the stick behind the hip, right there. That again opens up the shoulder joint, the chest. Also, as we are squatting, we are warming up the ankles, the thighs, the hips, the spine. And the spine is constantly in an elongated fashion, and you want to always breathe in and breathe out, keeping the spine with its normal curves. That means we don't want to round. One more here. Now hold your stick right here and bring your arms now shoulder width apart. And this way we are going to do a little side bends to warm up or to stretch the sides of the body. So let's turn to your right and keep your arms straight up as you breathe out. Breathe in, open the chest. Breathe out, tighten from the bottom up. So pick up that pelvic floor. kind of tighten the pelvic floor as if you were stopping elimination. So inhale, exhale, squeeze the pelvis, and then side bend. Inhale. Again, the stick make us stay in better alignment and make us reach a little more, creating a little more range of motion in most of those exercises that we are going to do. And this is a nice warm-up for, hold it right here. So this is a nice warm-up. This time we're going to keep the same grip, but we are going to rotate to the side, right side, center, to the left side, and center. There is another variation of this, and finish this one. Now bring your stick behind your head like we did on the good morning. Really extend your elbows. And we are just going to rotate again to your right and to the center. Inhale, exhale, and to your left. Again, our goal is to keep the chest open using your breath. So try to envision your chest as a big cavity and you keep it full of air the whole time. Breath in, fill up with air. Breath out, you squeeze the bottom and fill the top cavity with air. So both ways is always open as you breathe in and as you breathe out. Next, we're going to bring the stick up over the head and bring it to your right side. So as we put here beside our right hip, place your tip of your middle fingers here on top of the stick, and we're going to go ahead and bring this right leg behind us. But as we bring it there, let's just adjust the stick here so it stays lined up with your hip and your knee. We want close to 90 degrees in front and back. So as we reach up, we're stretching the side of the body and the front of the hip. And we inhale here, exhale, extend both legs, and let's relax for a moment from the stretch, and then stretch again by going down. Feel the stretch under the arms, side of the body, and front of the hips. And let's do 3 more times. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. Keep your breath going and feel the stretch. Lower as far as you can. And stop. We're gonna step forward and bring the stick to this side. Fingers here, middle fingers. And now we're gonna bring the left leg back. Adjust the stick so it's near your hip and your knees. So inhale on the top, exhale and come up. Inhale, stretch underneath your arm and the side body. Also the front of this hip here. That's why we lower the knee as far as we can go. And then again, just go as far as it feels comfortable to you. We all have different bodies and different ranges of motion in different parts of the body. So listen to your body the whole time. And let's do 2 more. Inhale and exhale. One last one. The next, we're going to bring the foot forward. The stick goes up and behind the neck again. That's that good morning, but now we are adding a little difficulty to it, a rotation of the rib cage. So as we lean forward, keeping the nice curves on our spine, breathing in. As we breathe out, we rotate the rib cage to the right, opening the chest. Inhale, exhale, rotate to the left, and keep reaching with your hands and arms so they open every time a little more. Head up so we don't look down, because that makes us round our back. We don't want to round the back. Exhale. Let's do 1 more on each side. Come to the center and back up. The next one are lunges to the side. For that, we're going to turn. So let's face the side wall, the right side wall here. Stand on your right foot, the back foot to the back of the room, and do a side lunge and bring your arms over the head, shoulder width apart. So get your grip shoulder width, and as we are here, reach to the side towards your toes, right there. Now come to the center, bend the other knee and reach towards your toes on the other side. keep in mind that we are trying to, even though we are bending, we are trying to elongate the spine, not just sink to the sides. Exhale, elongating, bending the knees. So this stretches again the side body and the inner thighs, your adductors, the inside of the thighs. And at the same time, we are breathing in here, breathing out, elongating the spine as much as we can. One more. Come to a stop in the middle and step to the front of the mat. This next one is a squat, and we are gonna roll. So our hands are down like this, shoulder width. As we inhale, we lift the chest, the stick is in front. As we exhale, we roll to your right. The elbow goes back and it goes up. So we're stretching the front of the shoulder right here. Now bring it up and rotate, rolling to the left. Squat and push with this front hand. You push the back hand a little higher to stretch the front of your shoulder. And we lift it up and switch. And let's go a little faster now that we learn what to do. Exhale and lift the elbow and switch. Inhale, exhale, using your breath. Always we want to use the breath to guide us or lead the movement. Inhale, exhale. Come to the center right here. We are going to place the stick right here in front. Let's step to the back footprints this time. The stick goes in front, so we have something to make sure when you place your stick on the floor that's on top of like a surface like the mat, so it doesn't slide, because we're gonna use for balance. So hold it here on top of the stick with your fingers, and then arch your back again. This is a modification with the stick with a downward facing dog. So our goal is to stick the sits bones up and arch the back as much as we can and push the chest or the hearts forward. Now walk your hands down one by one and stretch on each one and switch, stretch and switch. Inhale, exhale. Again, use your breath. Exhale. One more. Exhale, and now let's go our way back up. Exhale, inhale, exhale, doing a little push forward with your chest and your heart, and your sits bones go up behind you. Heart forward, sits bones back. Last one, hold with your fingertips and breathe in and breathe out. Beautiful job here. And let's come back up. The next exercise is a lunge with a rotation. So for that, we're gonna bring the stick right here in front of us, and we're gonna step the right foot forward and do a lunge with the 90-degree angle in the front and the back knee. So both knees here have a 90-degree angle. As you exhale, we are gonna rotate to the right, bring it to the center, switch the foot here, and step back with the other one, rotate to your left. And inhale to the front, exhale, rotating. Again, keeping the spine long, and the rotation happens at the waist or the rib cage rotates. The hips remain forward. Exhale, 90 degrees. Let's do one more on each side. And back to the front on these footprints. I haven't been mentioning, but do please watch your feet, make sure they're straight forward. So this one is just a squat with a press. So the press means you're gonna push the arm up and squat, and then as we go up, we bring the arms behind the neck and squat, and then in front of the chest. So squat and press. Inhale, exhale. Don't forget to breathe and keep your feet directly forward. And remember not to fall into the arches of your feet. That's very important for the range of motion of the hips and the spine and the alignment. Also, recruiting of muscles. The better the alignment, the more muscles we are recruiting. And let's come to a stop. This next exercise, place your stick by your side, is a power move, but it's a warm-up power move. So we are not gonna jump all the way. We are gonna just practice coming up to our toes. When we do power things, it has to be faster, and normally we are above the ground when we jump. So we are airborne with both feet. But this time we're gonna go just to the tippy toes, just to practice and warm up our power muscles. Those are the fast twitch muscles. So we are gonna do a squat. Let's open the feet to this red footprints a little wider, and our stick's gonna be right in front of us, arms shoulder width apart. And as you go here, you squat down, bring your stick back towards your knee. As you bring your stick up, go on your tippy toes. Now let's do it faster. Exhale, 1, again. Exhale, 3 and 4. It looks easy, but it's not as easy as it looks. One more. And come to a stop. Perfect. So now we are a little bit warm, right? Do we agree? Are we warm? Yes. So this was the warm-up. Can you imagine? All this was a warm. Of course, you can use this as a workout or as a warm-up. You can use them all together or do just 2 or 3 of them. Just pick and choose the ones you like. Those are all good warm-up and warming up not only the muscles themselves and the joints, but also warming up your neuromuscular system to learn control of those core muscles and feet muscles, etc.